Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody out there. We are at Combo Breaker 2022. Can you believe what year it is?
You're damn right, and I don't want to, actually.
I still can't believe that we're here. We're back, we're live, and we're here with Third Strike Top 24 action. I'm Humbag. How you doing, Vicious?
You're goddamn right. We're here with some Third Strike, and yo, it's a pleasure to be here, honestly, because seeing everybody come back in from so long and still playing Third Strike at the level they're playing has been such a wonderful sight to see.
And we got a lot of entrants to this. We had like north of 130 or so, maybe up to 140 of last track. I can't remember the top count.
Yeah.
I'll have to look back at.
Is this a Jazzy Circuit event? Because that would be.
I don't think so. Because I think they have the finals pretty much set. I thought.
Okay.
Because that's coming on pretty soon, I believe, in July.
Yeah.
So they just had one recently, just a stone's throw away in Indiana. So that was a cool event. I made sure to watch that.
Hell yeah. We do have a really, really intense bracket. We were talking about it earlier. We were going through what GM Croft and Ultra David were going through as well over on the sides. Mm-hmm. But as it is right now, we're going through the rest of top 24 to determine who's going to be into top 8 tonight.
Yep. Well, top 8 is going to be tomorrow at 3:30. Yes. So, yeah, we're going to determine who we got there tomorrow. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. We're going to be right back here on this stream. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be, I think, me and Forsee Joe are going to be commentating last.
Sick. And he's in top. Wait, what happens if he's in top 8?
That's a good question. I don't know. We might have to find somebody. So I'm rooting for him to do well in the bracket. I mean, that's always most important. If you're a competitor, you always want to do good.
I always feel like you should just mic him up anyway while he's playing. I think that's the best idea you could really ask for, because Forsee Joe, pretty knowledgeable of the game. I mean, all considered, he's in the top 24 winner side.
Yep, winner side with Makoto doing some work earlier. But I'm not sure who we're going to have queued up first, but just a quick look at the winner's side of top 24. So some people are like, why is it top 24? We do a 3-out system here. So we don't play the losers finals of a pool. It kind of helps prevent a little extra double jeopardy potentially.
Right.
But on the winner's side, we got Jamar from Nebraska. Probably not playing Chun-Li. He's been playing Chun-Li for a long time. Very strong player. Also a very strong Guilty Gear player for a long time. Against Rescue Ryan, I believe he's from Indiana. Okay. Last I heard. I could be wrong on that, but he knocked out Kenan Black, a very strong Dudley player in their pool. So they're going to be one of the first matches and winners. And then Hologram Mike Ross. It's such a good name.
Excellent name.
Strong Akuma player from Chicago going up against Chris G, possibly the favorite to win the tournament. He was looking really strong with his Ken earlier. Playing very patient, just sitting there building meter.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Chris G. He's been a tried and true top placer for so long in multiple games, right? I wouldn't be surprised. He's in that same era as all the NYC dudes, like Justin Wong, Yipes, who have just been pretty much lurking the arcade since they can, right? But we're going right into it.
Yeah, just like I said, here we go. First match, Jamar from Nebraska going against Rescue Ryan with a Necro. Necro's a very interesting character in this game. Has a lot of really good tools. Can stun you in really quickly.
Extremely quickly, right? And what the greatest thing about it is that you utilize that SA3 to get those stun opportunities a lot more. And it's such a short bar. You get 3 stock so quickly.
Oh, definitely. Ooh, almost. That probably could have linked super there. Got him crouching.
And this is one of those things, right? So Chun-Li has excellent normal. It just so happens that Necro happens to have the same build.
Pretty much.
For the most part, in terms of length, right?
Yep. The big difference, though, is the damage Chun-Li can get from those far-range normals. It's just a back fierce from half screen right there. Even just the parry.
That is so sick.
Great reaction.
I pop off for that every single time. When you see that limb get punished, that heavy punch gets stuffed, you already know it's going to be a bad time. Jamarvelous.
What a great reaction. That's that old school reaction right there. Goes straight into super, knew no normal would even hit. He probably actually could have done back fierce, but said didn't even want to mess with it. Because that hurt box lingers quite a bit when Necro throws it out.
It would be actually kind of nasty if you could hit somebody with it and still be punishable with SAT. That would be a nuisance. Chun-Li would just need to stop at that point.
But Jamar fully stocked, so is Rescue Ryan here.
Whoa, that could have been dangerous.
So that is one of Necro's best far normals that he can confirm on hit in the super. That far medium.
Here we go. This is going to be a real tough situation. The car throws are going to be so important here in the corner. Not much room to escape. Rescue Ryan's going to need some rescuing in a little bit. If that hit confirm would have worked out.
Jamar keeping him in the corner here. The pressure's real. Fully stocked. Oh! Nope, didn't bite on that.
It's so intense. There it is. Low forward super, the classic.
Just that little bit of movement caught him standing.
Another over can probably do it.
And that'll do enough chip, yeah.
Very nice. It wasn't even like enough health to withstand the first set of kicks, because there would have been, you know, a small probability of him being able to red parry between set 1 and set 2.
So that's what's weird. I actually almost have better success red parrying during one of the waves instead of waiting between. It's easier. I feel like you can it's just a little easier. Granted, it's still like a 1 or 2 frame window regardless, but I've had more success doing that than actually waiting for the second wave, which he might have been, but it just maybe was a little bit late trying to get that red parry.
And it makes sense too, because like even if you successfully red parry in between wave number 1, having that timing to do it to wave number 2 after going through all that pressure is kind of tough.
The worst thing ever was I literally lost a tournament match because all I could think about was the Daigo moment. And I lost track of how many hits you're supposed to parry because I thought it was 7, but I was not playing Ken, so it was 8.
It was 8, yeah.
Oops.
In the beginning, like, I thought it was just a corner position.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was just a corner thing, but no, it's character specific. Oh, that could have been a big... you could have OS'd it into a super if you wanted to, off that hit. Oh.
Pretty much from these ranges, like I said, Chun can just do crouch medium, far fierce, back fierce. There's really not a whole lot Necro can compete with. Can get a crouching low medium punch that he can confirm as well.
But that's the thing. I think Jamar has just been so intimidating. The ranges he's been playing at, the class to confirm. Didn't even need to do any sort of follow-up. The damage is just so substantial.
So Jamar has been brilliant at standing at a perfect range where Necro's fastest standing button is that back light kick that Necros love to use to, you know, get. It's kind of their get off me button, and he's been making it whiff and punishing it multiple times now.
You can just see the presence that Jamar has been putting on from this range. He's trying to at least snipe a normal, or at least have enough space to parry one, right? He does have a bar stocked up, actually, so he can't get a proper punish against Rescue Ryan if he's not careful. There it is! We were just talking about it more often than not.
Once again.
For that throw, I like that. The target combo still actually caught him.
Ambiguous drill. No, he's just going to stay in front. I like it. I like it.
Oh. Terrifying situation yet again, more so for Rescue Ryan.
Rescue Ryan will survive a super as long as he doesn't take a throw or anything here.
Maybe like a throw and a half.
Yeah.
What?
Nice. Ooh, okay, now it's danger territory. Jamar knows it. He's pushing. But slowly walking him down.
It's so difficult now as Rescue Ryan. Like, sure, you're playing this patience game, but Jamar is slowly building up even more meter. 29 seconds on the clock, too. That snap from the fierce, making
there it is again. Now, any more hits, it could be getting into chip territory. And that'll do it. Good throw. Jamar moves on 2-0. Good stuff.
Super solid, too. Not even just in the confirms, but I will say, like, he might have missed, like, one low forward confirm, but at the same time, the way that he's made his presence known in the corner and in neutral made up for it way more than just missing that confirm, right? Just his presence overall and understanding of Necro's limbs and where he wants to play at has just been so phenomenal.
Yeah, great stuff. Jamar, OG Midwest, moves on once again. I'd say he's kind of one of my dark horse picks going on in the further bracket as well. He's been a very solid Chun-Li player, showed it right there. Rescue Ryan has been knocked into the loser's side, but so he'll be waiting on the results of a match in the future, because we have quite a few more matches on the loser's side. I said I'll finish off the winners. So we had Forsee Joe against TBD. That's Chicago versus Indianapolis. And I said Indy has kind of popped back up on the map for a lot of Third Strike has been coming out of there recently. And like I said, they just hosted that Jazzy Circuit tournament qualifier down there as well. And then our last bit of is going to be Big Bad Wolf and Crime Alley. Crime Alley coming out of Michigan.
I see. I think you said Big Bad Wolf was Minneapolis?
Yep, Minneapolis, and then that'll be Minneapolis versus Michigan. So quite a lot of Midwest rep up there. Got Chris G, who's New York/Nevada nowadays. I think he's living out in
That is correct,
Vegas,
yeah. He's in Las Vegas currently. So we'll see how that plays out as we are going. Man, Forsee Joe's stick is actually pretty godlike.
Yeah, that is. It's very Kill Bill-ish. Probably what he was going with. Very good color scheme. Got the blood swipe on there. Defeating his victims with Makoto, because that character is ruthless.
I'm gonna say Bruce Lee Game of Death, man. We gotta throw it back even further.
Okay, yeah. That's what the throwback from Kill Bill is. Is Game of Death, Bruce Lee.
Reference on reference. You know what I'm saying? It's all super sick, though. Either way, we're going to see even better matches throughout the day. It's going to be getting better and better. I mean, Third Strike is a blessing. I'll be straight up. Every time I watch people play this game, it warms my heart.
There's one thing I think everybody can agree on. The game is gorgeous. It's the best sprite work in any game ever. I just still don't know of any fighting game with 2D animation that even rivals this.
Yeah. Can we talk about character-specific intros? We need that back.
We need that back.
100%.
Those are so good.
KOF is still doing it.
Yeah, KOF's got some. I actually really liked a lot of the Capcom vs. SNK2 ones as well.
Dude,
those are cool.
Bad, super bad, in a good way.
Well, we got Makoto versus Makoto. Forsee Joe rocking the banana Makoto going up against the gray / brownish green.
Oh, that would have been dangerous territory. Yeah, he was setting up for the Karaksa for years, I should say.
Decided not to. Okay, there we go. Paid off.
Smart.
Yep, paid off.
One of the biggest differences with when you look at the super arts, right? SA1 is going to be more consistent getting that link off of the dash punch in comparison to Abara Tosanami. Right?
Yeah.
If you get the command grab, sure, at certain distances, you'll get that super, right?
Yep. It's, I mean, both are very viable in this game. Some are obviously more useful in other matchups,
100%.
but in this mirror match, I actually like the SA1 pick sometimes. I think it's pretty smart. You can punish quite a bit of stuff from Makoto as well. And like I said, Makoto can link it from nearly all of her standing normals, especially like all of her crouching medium kick or standing medium punch. Easy. Oh, there we go. Boom. Bah! And your life is gone. And even just, with command throw into the combo, it scales a lot, but it still does like half-life.
Yeah, and I think what you're going to think about when it comes to SA2, you're thinking about like the stun factor as well. Like, SA1 has, I think, more of the damage, but I think SA2 sets you up for more of the stun.
Definitely. Like, if you have the 100% stun combo execution on every character, SA2 is probably still the best pick because the win factor. It doesn't matter. You can just get one parry and win a whole game.
I want to see someone go crazy with SA3. I want to see the Tundra ranking. I want to see those invulnerability frames when you just stay in neutral. Let me see that.
That is a grimy super.
It's so sick, though. You know how much damage this fool's going to take if you actually open someone up with Tundra?
TBD, though, looking strong there with the first game. Oh, nice sweep.
That was a really unfortunate drop off the correct side.
Punish. Oh, no, mix.
Ooh,
just crossed under.
Oh, my God, just another whiff.
So these characters, both of them have a lot of forward-moving normals, so you can get some weird cross-under whiffs.
And there's the pressure. Man, he caught Forsee Joe trying to run away. There was another dash punch coming in. Ooh.
That situation for Makoto is so tough, especially once she's fully stocked. Oh,
I got so nervous.
Yep, that takes it. Yep.
I freaked out because after that parry, I feel like there was going to be a command.
Yeah, exactly.
Coming, right?
This is a really strong situation for TBD. He's got the SA1 fully stocked. All the momentum in his favor. Oh, okay, whiffed.
Man, he's been setting up a lot of the tick throws off of that stand jab. That might be a little bit telegraphed.
And TBD has been picking up on it every time.
Oh, that was such a great place axe kick, too.
Axe kick is such a strong move. His hitbox is enormous.
Whoa.
Okay, nice little check there. Oh, no.
No chop today. Jump back. The defensive jump back actually paid off plentiful for Forsee Joe. I think TBD had him for a really, really sus setup.
So it may just look like people are just jumping around, but this is kind of how you need to play this matchup sometimes with her. Dang, gets the link. Is that enough?
Oh, it's more than enough, baby.
That is so much.
Deader than dead is what I like to call that, too. Oh, and you can tell TBD really, really happy about that. They're going to hug it out, of course. But, man, it pains my heart to see the mirror match because we love to see character specialists play off in the rest of the bracket.
Exactly.
But I got to say, when they pop off against each other because of their match knowledge, that's some of the best things you could ask for at the same time.
That was such a great performance there from TBD. Good stuff to Forsee Joe. Still alive. Going to be on the loser's side. Looks like we have Big Bad Wolf coming up. Yeah.
I only know because of his tattoos.
Yep, yeah.
I'm a big fan of his Hugo. I think he rocks the blue Hugo. I don't know if he's changed his color over the years or not.
Yeah, I think he usually plays that. He's I saw he had a nice standing 720 earlier in pools. Just almost a no movement one too. He was just sitting there and just.
That's messed up. I've seen automatic go through like how to execute the standing 720, but I've never seen it in a way that Big Bad has done it.
Yeah.
Like where it looks like he doesn't move. He spins it so quickly.
It's something that's hard to learn, to be honest. It's more of a physical thing. Like you either are able to do it or not.
Yeah. And there's just so much practice that goes into it, like hours and hours of dedication to even grasp it.
It's a combination of two things. Obviously, speed is number one. You just have to be fast. The other thing is picking which direction is optimal to start with for you and how you do it, depending on which side. For me, I was best at doing kind of like a back or down back position, just so I could. It just felt more easier for me. But some people, they always said, especially there's a trick, obviously you could buffer one of the 360s after a clap and you could walk forward and have enough time just to do one 360 and it still counts.
There's one interesting one I found from Japan, but it applies to Super Turbo, where they would hug the corner of the stick and then flick it a certain way to get a 720.
Yeah, you could potentially do that too.
Yeah, I don't know if that works in 3S though. I've seen it applied in Super Turbo, but
it's a good question. I mean, it also could come down, like some people say, some people have more, they used to always play in Japan with Senmetsu sticks, which are a little different. So maybe those are flickier in a way.
Probably, yeah. It depends on the gate too, right? The sensitivity of the gate. So. Or the
Big Bad.
I should say, not the gate.
Big Bad Wolf rocking the Hugo, already with a decent start here against Crime Alley, rocking the Urian.
Default color. That's what I'm talking about.
So we got our two northernmost Midwest states rocking against each other. Minneapolis from Minnesota, and we got some. I'm not sure if he's from Detroit, Michigan or not, but he's from Michigan. Okay, here we go. Got the low. There it is.
It's so interesting. I thought I saw Big Bad Wolf already crouching prior, but still, that low medium kick is deceptively long. That would have been dangerous. Crime Alley knew it. Wait for the neutral jump just in case. Oh boy, side
the meat splasher. Here we go. Walking forward. That big button, that big medium punch, so active, so much good range on it. He's going to get a combo. Oh no, he's going to go for the unblockable.
Yep. Absolutely.
Got one parry, but not enough. Yeah, you got a down parry and then forward parry.
Forward parry immediately.
And there's different other ways of trying it.
It's just difficult when it clashes at the same time as the forward step kick.
Yeah. Ooh, what a trade. The noise that trade made.
The noises in general in this game, so satisfying. Does it again!
There we go. Not getting he's not getting the tech. Said you got to quick rise. Once Urian's got stock, you have to quick rise or he can get really easy unblockables.
Even if the mirror is right in front of you and you quick tech, you still hedge the chances of you getting fully unblockable.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh, that was weird. I was gonna say, like, yeah, if you quick rise, you're still able to like at least get that down parry first and create some space between you and the mirror.
Exactly. So Big Bad Wolf looking a little shaky that game there. Crime Alley pretty dominant. Wasn't getting his floor techs. Trying to get the back roll and then he just got unblockable twice. But the thing about when they do it after a headbutt, like you have to be ready if they hit with a headbutt like that because you've got to be down teching immediately. It's a little different like after a throw. You have quite a long time to see it happen.
And then him getting set up with the double knee drop, that should be like the biggest signifier. Like, well, he's obviously going to go for the unblockable, right?
Good start again for Big Bad Wolf, getting those big normals and sweeps early.
That was sick. The coral punch just stuffed whatever Big Bad threw out. It had to be medium contact, right? Medium punch contact. With a stand strong, I should say.
It's actually a very underrated normal in Urian's toolkit. It's just, especially against a character like Hugo, where pretty much, I think it even hits him crouching. It's not quite the dominant move like in Street Fighter V. It's really good normal.
I feel like that's still like the normal.
It is, yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, go for okay. There we go. Yeah, got the throw. Okay.
I like this.
Good round from Big Bad Wolf there.
It looked so interesting. I thought it was going to be more so in Crime Alley's favor in the beginning, very beginning, right? He was playing that spacing game, but Big Bad actually held his ground in neutral exceptionally well.
Oh, okay, man, that was long. Yeah, light.
Oh, no clothesline afterwards to confirm it, I think.
Said interesting choice there. Crime Alley went with an EX, wake up EX headbutt, which is not invulnerable at all in this game. Okay, there's the EX mirror.
That was sick. He just slaps the mirror. The noise on that. Great block on the universal overhead. Slap chops here.
Yeah, that was really nice from Big Bad Wolf, but now he's going to get the tackle. He's going to get the EX follow-up. No, keeps it simple. I like it. Possibly could have killed already. Oh my god. That was scary.
That could have been so much. It could have been
if that was heavy, if it was heavy SPD, it would have killed.
100%.
Nice sweep on that parry.
Oh, that had to be an SPD. That had to be an SPD.
Most likely, but they said if you end it at the right direction, you can get like a jump back normal sometime. Another good one. Hugo does have a lot of good pokes in this game.
Yeah. Oh, For sure. That's like one of the things in his kit that makes him so exceptional.
The weird thing, though, is he has a group of normals that are some of the worst normals in the game at the same
kind of
time.
Fair. I mean, most of the things we're looking at is coming from that medium punch button, right? That down check every time stops so much of the cast.
Exactly. Great, dominant normal round. That was such good spacing. Very calm play from Big Bad Wolf. Such a far cry from that first game. Crime Alley just looked like he couldn't get anything going. Even just, you know, if you wanted to just get some screen, try to push him to the corner, just, you know, burn one of the Aegises. You're going to get half the screen or more in your favor.
But it's a huge difference of what we were expected from Big Bad Wolf. I mean, he's been on these streams multiple amounts of times.
Oh, yeah,
pretty much every combo breaker, he's been on this stage putting in work with Hugo. We haven't seen as much pressure or intimidation from the threat of the grapple, right?
Yep,
from the threat of the SPD. But his normals, his placement in neutral has been amazing.
Oh, got the claps. There we go. Nice footsies there.
Again, with
trading
the
normals.
so far out.
No punish on the parry sweep.
Maybe didn't have any sort of charge because you are committing to that parry, right?
Exactly.
So maybe like a sweep, but I don't know.
Yeah, sweep or even just, you know, every little crouching medium kick from him adds up.
That makes sense.
Oh, he went for the big button there. He wanted that launcher. Okay, a little bit. I like it. Gonna get a setup. Yeah,
that was
there
so
we
deep,
go.
Son.
And gets the bar.
Gonna do it again?
Oh no, he dropped. Okay. So that's a little tough. You do a dash medium punch into the tackle over, but it's tough.
Oh my God!
The range once again. This could be anybody's round here. Oh, that big normal.
Oh, so dangerous.
Is that enough? Yeah.
That is
great.
Sick.
Yeah, I said that EX headbutt and combos does a lot of damage.
Oh yeah. No matter how you spin it, I think that was going to be any usage of EX. I feel like.
Sweep again. Been very good at parrying. Like I said, Urian's jumping heavy kick, I was saying earlier today, very tough jumping normal to parry because it's so active and it can hit. He can do it at any time.
A lot of dangerous territory here. Big Bad actually could have gone for multiple SPDs. There's one. Boom.
Okay, this is tough. Oh, no. Didn't get the follow-up.
Jeez, he's hammering him.
No. Those EX normals are getting stuffed.
Oh, he had no SA3 to back it up. 3/4 screen attack. Woo.
And if that was blocked, he did not build the meter for Aegis, so that was round. That was game, but Crime Alley clutches it out there with the gutsy call.
I can see why he calls himself Crime Alley, because that was just straight up robbery. That was actually mad criminal. You're going to hit this man, a grappler, if anything, a Hugo, with a raw tackle, son. I think that's illegal in at least 10 states.
Nice.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got excited. I pushed off of Humbag, but he's so sturdy that I was the one that got moved. Y'all couldn't see it, but like I popped off during like one of the segments, one of the unblockables, and I was just like, what the hell? So I pushed off of Humbag, and I got smoked. I actually almost fell off my chair.
Yeah, when things hit me, they just fly. when things run into me, they just kind of blow up, fly away.
You're cheating. You have auto parry on. It's like, you know, it is what it is, man.
Well, it's like what is that weird? It's basically Hugo's parry. He just throws his chest out. Throws his chest out. There you go.
I'm like Ibuki status, I feel like. Yeah.
So I want a combo of Q's parry with Hugo's. You know, after the chest bump, he's kind of.
He wipes it off easily.
Wipe it off.
The best parry animation.
Oh, it's so good.
There'd be times where I would play against Ultra David. He would just parry something and just stand still. I'm like, Q's. You know, David. You're a scumbag.
I tell you what, the most scumbag thing is Q, for some reason, when he stands up and down, can just like dodge throws.
Yes. Yeah, and that's a very valid strategy because he's so tall too that it's just like it's so strange that something like that would miss. Like he's such a wide stature kid. It's so odd that would miss. But it's so pivotal to his kit, I guess. It's unintentional kit.
I think we're getting a losers match here.
That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Chris G is playing King of Fighters at the moment, so he'll be swinging by whenever. I'm sure that's got to be getting late in either pools or.
Yeah, it makes sense because we've flown through some of the losers' side. Fakito actually got DQ'd against Kyle W.
Oh, really?
Endgamer 3K had to play off against Kyle W. So I think this is. Oh, I lied. Okay, never mind.
Oh no, we're going right to Ken and Black and Tiff here. Rocking the Dudley.
I can't tell with the mask, but it is indeed Ken and Black.
Oh, yeah.
When you see the
I said, it's been a long time since I've seen him in person. I'm like, man, you grew up.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic. Because of the fact that he has such another character with a wide stature, you can fuzzy him pretty consistently.
So this is a matchup in this game people kind of think is very even, almost potentially slightly in Ryu's edge because of how fat Dudley is.
Yeah. The dungeon setup.
Oh, the dungeon again. God, the damage on that.
Why is that even possible?
There we go. Okay. Doesn't get much mid-screen, a little bit pressure. There we go. Gets the confirm.
So sick, man. This guy Ken Black can fight through anything.
I said Dudley's jumping heavy kick, even on just the apex of his jump, because he has one-frame supers, can land and verify it every time. Such a good move.
He can do it out early. He has such a large startup on it, too.
And it's long startup, and it's just because he has such a low jump as well, it's quick.
It's one of the most threatening jumps in the game, IMO.
I like that there. Tiff using that standing heavy kick, which is such a big button against Dudley.
Oh, you're in for some fat damage.
Yes, get him crouching, almost killed.
Yeah. At that point in time, like if you're caught crouching towards the end of that punish is going to be significantly more.
Yep. Kid, I'm curious. He could have done, when you catch somebody crouching, you can actually combo into the ducking upper first. But it might scale it a little bit more. I'm curious how much that would have done, actually.
I'd imagine like just going for the damage to secure it would be pretty optimal.
For the most part, just doing duck up, duck into super is such an easy confirm.
Yeah.
No matter if they're standing or crouching, that's what you go for.
Oh my God!
Didn't get the EX. Okay. Couldn't tell if he was just short of EX before that started.
I think he had it, like right when the roundhouse connected.
Nice, good jump in off that parry.
Oh.
Smart to see that he did not hit Ryu standing. 1, 2. Oh, keeping it simple.
He's saving it.
No chip, don't burn it.
Oh.
There it is.
That's so deceptive, man. That back step blow
so
is
good in this game. Its hitbox coming forward is just a truck. It's just a wall.
It's fat, yo.
Yeah, it's really fat.
He walked up forever in a day.
Yep, get a little bit of the heavy kick. Yeah, that's tough. Because of his fat hitbox, he's going to get hit.
Ken Black is so sick.
There it is. I love the whip into low. Are we going to get an overhead? No, stay low.
He could have gone low again. He could have gone crouching short twice.
There it is. That's going to do not quite enough. One rose. Aye, that's short swing. Flow. Quick 2-0. Ken Black. Dominant there with his Dudley. That's my boy right there. I got a root for my Dudley players.
It's like he never left. I still feel the amount of pain I went through when I fought him over the last combo breaker. This guy is a beast, yo. Very impressive all the time. Ken Black, man, kudos to him. Tiff also making it very far into his bracket.
Tiff, Tiff knocked out Jabali 2-0, and then just got knocked out by Ken Black. So unfortunately we don't get to see any Jabali on stream today.
Unfortunately.
So sorry.
We love you, Jabali. In more ways than you will ever know. It's so wild, man. I hear it in so many different like gaming spaces. Like debated, I'm like, you got to be kidding me, bro.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, you have got to be kidding me, bro. But I mean, props to him, man. Real props to him. I love it that it's still FGC recognition. You know what I'm saying?
When you catch lightning in a bottle, you gotta harness it.
You're goddamn right. Damn, you're full of bars today, Humbag. I see you, man. I gotta do this more often with you, I feel like.
You bring out the best in me. What can I say?
It is what it is, baby. It's that Midwest to SoCal connection.
It is.
It may be bad online, but I'll tell you what, when it's in person, it's magic.
I'll tell you what. I would say once Paul Super Effects moved out from St. Louis area without you guys, I mean, it kind of like just helped merge the gap even more. Yeah. Like we all became such good friends over the years.
Nobody really knows. He's one of like the low-key pillars of Southern California because he's housed so many of the greats and has polished us. Whether it was Tasty Steve to get into his commentary, and me for Street Fighter 4, Kizzy K for his anime prowess right now. That's all because of Super Effects and Monique.
Yep, great people. I love them both.
Likewise, man. The family to me, man.
More Hugo going on here. The Sylvester. First time I've gotten to see him. He played yesterday, I believe, in pools. So this is my first time seeing him play today. Nipperman was doing some good work with Urian earlier.
Oh, what a read!
Was that a headbutt grab?
No, actually a call out. Sylvester, nasty.
And another call out.
Oh, no!
We going wild here.
Oh my God, run away.
Okay, just neutral jumping. Okay. Overhead reset, but not enough hits left in the mirror,
There's so much stamina on the big fella. You have to hit so many different mixes. It's not as big of a threat as like other people getting hit by Aegis mixes. Ooh.
And Gastano with the good stuff from Nipperman came back there after a very interesting scramble to start this first game. Sylvester with some big call-outs. That EX lariat you don't see very often.
Not at all, I feel like. I love that. Just walking into it, the metallic sphere getting that parry. Oh boy, we were talking about that jump roundhouse, still getting the timing down. Sylvester getting that SPD and forcing Nipperman.
And that right there is one of the issues with Hugo. He got the SPD damage, but when you get a normal 360 with him, you don't really get any mix-ups off of it.
You don't. If anything, it just pushes you towards the corner, but it's like you still have to earn the rest of the damage going forward. Right?
It's the one thing, if you start mixing in the ultra throw, oh my god.
He got hit by everything, yo. He got hit by almost everything.
He got the Hugo specific juggle there. Aye, there we go.
That was actually
Hugo, one of those fat-bodied characters. You can get like, kind of like Chun-Li has the best like corner combo you can get with him because you can do like, it's so easy too. It's just tackle, fireball, tackle, finisher. So good.
Yeah.
So easy. No charge partitioning required. No buffering. You know.
Yeah, you have so much time after each fireball execution against someone like Chun-Li as well.
Yeah.
So susceptible to a lot of the custom combos.
A little too far. So meat squash is a really fun move in this game if you use it at the right proper range. Otherwise, it slows down and it's just he's negative infinity.
Yeah. And I love that. I was watching Henry Sen kind of abuse that earlier in his match.
Interesting choice there for Sylvester again doing that lariat. They got stuffed by the fireball.
Oh boy, a little bit of fancy footwork there. The standing medium punch into the headbutt. You have partitioned it correctly.
Lariat again. Standing jab. Okay, Nipperman's like, I'm not going to jump this time. Let's go standing jab.
How often have you ever seen like a stand jab from Urian ever? I've really seen. No, real question. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Not often. I mean, he has a target combo from it, but it's not really great to use all the time.
Oh yes, because he lingers so long after that headbutt, he's still able to get the juggle.
Yep. Said Hugo's one of the few characters he can get a light punch jab after that.
The light headbutt, yeah.
Yep. A little bit too far.
Nipperman is starting to get that rhythm against Sylvester. He's kind of forcing him into things that he doesn't want to do, like on wake up. Oh boy, let's talk about that later. Here comes the Aegis afterwards, the follow-up. Watch out now.
That should be enough. Yeah, okay, just went for the chip. Said he could have easily just done a tackle, and that would have probably built enough up to go into another Aegis. But once again, that was kind of an interesting move there from Sylvester. He did an empty jump into Meat Squasher.
Yeah.
And just got stuffed out. Like, not probably the right choice. And maybe he was trying to do an ultra throw, which can lead to a lot. But so that's been the big kind of like Hugo stuff that like Jibbo, for example, has been working on a lot. And doing a lot of those like high-level nifty tricks of using super jump canceling specials to make, because throws. A lot of people go for empty throws because of parry baits, and
100%, yeah.
And to be able to blow up an empty throw with a jump canceled move is such a big deal. Like a lot of like high-level Q players will do that with his command grab. It looks really cool.
And it makes sense. I mean,
when you see it happen, you see him go, huh, what, and just get bodied.
He just gets destroyed afterwards. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, that was who we just saw. That was Sylvester versus Nipperman, who is moving on into the round 3 of loser's side. Just in case you guys are following along, I think exclamation mark bracket might help you guys out with that. But again, we're still narrowing down the top 24. It's a packed house here. The Renaissance Schaumburg.
We are in the old game room, as we like to group ourselves. Put all the old
I didn't know the official name, and I wasn't going to say it, man.
No. It's not the official name, but we wear it proudly. This is the old game room. We got a lot of arcade cabinets lining the walls on free play. 24-hour venue. If you want to come game, this is the type of event to do it at. If you want to grind, we got Kyle W., great Vampire Savior player as well from Washington, going up against Endgamer from Iowa.
Endgamer I saw a little bit ago, not over at Street Fighter V.
Yep.
And I would love to see his transition backwards into third strike. So we'll see. And it's always impressive to see a Remy player, to be honest. I've been a fan since Mad Pierrot, to be honest. And
it looks like Kyle's got a little bit of that charge buffering there. He's going back and forth between the high and low. So an interesting thing about third strike is that charge moves are like all stored kind of independently from each other. So you can, especially because he has 2 normal guile motion, but with 2 different punches or in kicks.
Yeah.
You can get into some wonky charge partitioning.
Yeah. It makes it really, really troublesome also if you don't have a character that can blow through some of those projectiles.
Exactly.
But, Chun-Li just so happens to be one of the best to do so. I think one of the biggest detriments to this match, as Endgamer gets the first round, one of the biggest things that I've noticed is just the fact that Kyle was going to be okay with Endgamer building meter, which should be a no-no, really.
Yeah. Especially since Chun-Li kind of blows up Remy's game plan from afar once she's fully stocked. Becomes tough to throw the lighted disc.
Again, you could see the buffering coming in from him. Actually, he just missed it slightly, but...
It's the link, yeah. That's a very fast
nice.
startup. Gets the overhead line. Once again, that time.
Ugh.
Follow-up, yep.
I love that follow-up. Oh, just a little bit over. Remy has such a wonky hurt box.
This is now a scary situation for Remy. Remy very low health in this game. If he gets hit crouching, he's dead.
Oh, so dangerous. He can't even throw a disc. But he can throw a disc!
There we go.
Excuse me?
That sneaky low disc.
Come on, son. Oh, the Hake. So active. Oh, boy.
Thought he had it. I thought he actually had it too, but good stuff. Didn't want to burn super.
The link? Too far? Or, sorry, too slow.
Yeah.
What's the follow-up? Double fierces. The second one's not going to connect. Do it again.
Overhead, yeah. Doesn't do much damage, but adds up. Oh, no.
Yeah. That was going to kill him.
And one more throw. No meter built up. This is tough here for Kyle. He's got to get in, got to land a super, or start pumping it up. There's the super stock. Now it's chip territory. And we're not even going to play the game of if the parry's coming or not.
Yeah.
Justin's not here, so it probably would have not have been parried. So
unfortunately, he's not here. Damn,
I was looking forward to hopefully seeing Justin again. It's been a few years.
There was an attempt. There were multiple attempts.
Yep.
He tried.
Said Arleith as well wasn't able to come.
True. Married man Arleith. Hey, if you're listening, man, big congrats to you.
Congratulations as well. Yeah.
One of the staples when it comes to Makoto gameplay and Third Strike community in general. Right?
Exactly.
He's been out so many times for SBO as well. It's been phenomenal to see and learn from him over at Family Fun Arcade.
Yep. All right, game one, Endgamer once again. Kyle W.
The disc's freaking me out, man.
Oh,
Here they go.
He's got the timing going.
It's labyrinth mode.
He's got the timing going. Goes for just moving forward. If you can catch somebody parrying, they are susceptible to throws.
Oh, unfair. That sweep. This so far is so active. Okay. Yeah. One of the most dangerous moves.
Chun-Li with definitely a surplus of good buttons in this game.
As you so humbly put it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, sit him down. Okay, this is going to be a fantastic position for Endgamer. Caught him jumping, not bad though. I'm glad he didn't commit to the fireball and the super after. That could have been dangerous. Kyle W trying to find his way back out. No, back into the corner again. This is going to be so dangerous.
Overhead, universal win. One more time. Why not?
What are you going to do about it, right?
Like Remy has no punish.
Ooh.
And that big fierce.
It's so tough because you're committing to either the charge to maybe get something and react to it,
exactly,
or trying to parry at the same time. But again, if you choose one over the other,
it's one of those things that's frustrating as a charge character. Sometimes you're like, I just want to get my charge and not get hit at the same time.
That's true. It's so funny that Chun-Li is a quote-unquote charge character. As we see EX spinning bird kick, how often does that hit? I feel like if that ever hits, chat, you need to take a shot because that's very, very, very seldom that it does.
Yeah, Endgamer had been using it quite frequently earlier as well. It is technically a reversal for Chun, but it's not good.
It's not at all. There's such significant startup that you can actually poke with the light first and still be able to block.
Yeah.
It's like 14 frame startup or something? I don't even know.
Yep.
Oh my god! Oof. I'm waiting for him to just whiff punish.
Oh no, he had the crouching medium there.
Dangerous.
And the sweep. Tough match. It's a very tough match for Remy. Not gonna front. It's a hard uphill battle.
Yeah.
But good stuff for Kyle making it to top 24. But he has been knocked out. And Endgamer 3K from Iowa is moving on. He might. He's got the Iowa champions on there.
Sick.
2008.
He had actually an Iowa sweatshirt.
Yep.
Earlier, he was wearing that. He was rocking that hoodie, representing where he's from. I was gonna say it's super impressive when you see a Chun-Li win a match without having to utilize super.
Yeah, I said it was a little scrambly here and there, and I never did see Endgamer, like you were saying, using the back fierce fireball, which you can kind of confirm really easily. Never really busted that out in any of the matches. So really kind of relied on just crouching medium as a punish into super. You know, fairly straightforward play, but trying to be as safe as possible.
Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, like, if you don't need to overextend, you don't need to go for the confirms because you have such a hefty lead, then, you know, why not? You're in such a good rhythm to force the errors against your opponent that it's going to be just fine no matter what.
This should be a fun match. I think Endgamer's staying up there against Rescue Ryan.
Yeah.
We're going to have Necro again versus Chun-Li.
And I feel like we were talking about this earlier. We were talking about the kind of stuff that Necro can do once given the opportunity to get the stun combos. It's what I want to see if Rescue Ryan has it or not. Right?
Yep. Said Chun-Li's a character that Necro gets some fun juggles, especially after stun, pretty easily.
Yeah. Let me see that electric snake. Give him the boogaloo.
Okay, he's choosing to kind of take the aggressor, but can really just kind of, at this point of the game, when Chun-Li's not stocked with anything, you can use a lot of crouching medium kicks from range. Like,
sure.
The problem is, once she's stocked, she can just reversal that.
Yeah, that's so annoying, man. But that's the nature of the game.
Yep.
Or this particular matchup, I should say. And look at this. Ryan is just so weary now.
That back fierce, I said. That standing fierce from Necro is it's a decent button, but a strong active normal like Chun-Li's back fierce stuffs it out.
Again, it's just so active. Like, why wouldn't you throw it out against somebody who's trying to snipe you out from further ranges? The drill kick at a very good angle to get a mix-up situation.
Oh, that sweep's so strong. It's the throw.
Oh my God!
This is the Chun-Li pressure. You either deal with the throw, safe sweep. There we go. Okay,
boy, you're testing Ryan's patience. Watch out now.
Ambiguous, no. Okay, just wanted to go for the side switch. Very smart here.
Too far out of the corner.
Nice!
He's got it!
Yes! What a call-out parry. Goes straight into the heavy. I thought he was going to maybe keep it a little more simple with, like, you know, just a normal into, but the best part about that was meterless.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. Being able to get that parry in the full-on fierce version of the punches, so sick.
There we go. Endgamer with a great confirm. Got him standing. Just the damage added up so quick.
That was one sequence, yo.
Yep, here we go. Follow-up? No, okay, no follow-up.
Not even a reset. Not even after that. I feel like you can still get it after the forward throw because of how
you can do a jab or a medium punch there pretty easily.
Yeah, you want the elbow, right?
Yep.
No anti-air tub, but still gets it back throw. Not bad.
Whiff in the jab. Throw again. Ooh.
Little target combo action.
They said that's as fast as normal. It's so quick. Ryan there. One hit can kill, potentially, especially now.
The drill so far up. And Gamer, oh boy, no toaster oven here. He was trying to stuff the bread into the toaster.
Yes. Oh! Look at that. No, look at that. I didn't even know what that stuffed.
Everything.
Everything.
It didn't matter.
Just kicked him to the ground. If this game had a destructible stage, this would be one. We'd be in the entrance of the church right now.
This is all scaffolding, though, right? That's the thing. It's not even a building yet.
Okay.
So scary. Again, fully stocked Chun-Li. You don't want to mess with that. One solid confirm, you're going to be eating a ton of damage. That was mad high.
Yep. See, I almost kind of wish Rescue Ryan would go for a little more drills. I don't know if Endgamer has shown how he knows how to punish it or parry it correctly.
Yeah, you see it right there. I think that's your point of entry right now.
Instead, he's been eating a lot of those grounded fierces. Okay. Nice jab there from Endgamer.
That was the most Street Fighter V movement I've ever seen.
Yep.
It was a tick throw bait setup. What? It's so scary. You see.
I said, even fully stocked in life, just one hit can easily take you down from Chun.
So high up there, Endgamer has not found any sort of solution.
Okay,
damn,
there.
what?
Okay, yeah, that sweep has an anti-air hitbox as well.
It's so
silly.
I didn't think it was gonna. I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't think it was gonna hit that high.
Endgamer's been playing this very well right now. He's been playing very patient. Hasn't been hitting too many buttons. Been hitting him at the right time. Is that a link? No.
No, too far.
Possibly could. I'm not sure. I can never remember if you can reversal super that or not. I think you can with her. There's the reset.
Oh, he's actually going to get the chip damage. Oh,
that's got to go the time. The time. He could have just chilled.
He didn't want to. He smelled blood in the water. He gave him the double toaster oven.
The good thing is, I think even if he would have ate a normal into Super Art 2, I think time would have ran out and he still would have won.
Yeah.
So that worked out. Rescue Ryan with a tense game 1 over Endgamer.
And that was Endgamer's fault, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
a
There were
little
so
bit.
many sequences where he could have gone for like a reversal super to punish, even after the blocked electric snake, and he just didn't optimize on that. He actually even had a parry on a Far Fierce, and he still didn't do anything after that. It's just a lot of the things where you kind of see Endgamer hasn't had enough experience against Necro.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, Necro's a character. I mean, he's been getting more and more popular, especially on Fightcade. I feel like every time I boot up Fightcade, every random person they play is either Necro or some other character, and I'm like, where are you guys at?
Where have you been all my life? Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's hard, man. When you were playing in the arcade, you wanted to make that dollar last. You weren't going to be picking Necro and practice that? Hell no, man. I'm playing Yun, Chun, and Ken.
That'd be Jason Wilson out there.
Yeah, that's right.
He'd be rocking Necro for hours, winning up 30 win streaks in Chicago and old Midwest classics.
Yeah. Some of the, like the most obscure character we would experience over like Family Fun would be like Urian.
Yeah, exactly. Solid round here. Rescue Ryan, just using the normals. Said, Endgamer hasn't even built super yet. He needs to start building meter.
There it is, yeah. He has at least one for the threat, but Rescue Ryan has such a hefty life lead. He's not even going to overcommit by trying to poke, right?
Because Chun-Li needs to play like you're never out of a game with her, ever, because of her super. So if people are giving you full screen, build meter. Just build it.
No harm in that, that's for sure. This is where it gets kind of tough. Rescue Ryan being very active in the air.
Confirm on the target combo. Could have went into super. Anti-air medium punch. Good stuff. Rescue Ryan on match point now against Endgamer. Almost fully stocked though, yep. Ooh.
Got the 2 electric snakes on deck, but he hasn't been he's been actually extremely passive.
Very passive with it. Like I said, even that jumping heavy kick probably could have linked into it.
He's big chilling for now. Not even a life lead, but he would rather play the timer game.
I'm a little interested in these overheads, but like I said, Endgamer has yet to block one when it's actually connected.
Even when he blocks it, it's like what happens afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty sure they're all unsafe.
Oh, he's getting a little bit of the hints that he can parry it, but there are 2 right on the way down.
And it's very inconsistently timed when the parries are sometimes.
Yes.
Especially if you parry it at different angles will cause the parry to actually kind of move him.
Oh.
All right, walking him down. Needs to land or confirm here.
There's no way, like, you can get away with that toaster like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I call it a toaster. I really don't. It's just like he's slamming toast in there.
Slam, he's putting 2 pieces in at a time.
No,
I mean, technically he's throwing 4 in there because he's doing it twice, so he's got a double stack toaster, so he's throwing in 4 Pop-Tarts. I mean, I'm sure a character like Necro's burning electricity, he's got to have as much sugar as possible.
That's
so
fair.
Double Pop-Tarts, too. He's got the cherry on one side, s'mores on the other.
S'mores is a good flavor, man. I got to say, that tier list needs to be made. Just not by Justin.
S'mores for sure. If you can toast it, like I said, I love, you got to toast your toaster. The Pop-Tarts, just they taste so much better when you toast them.
That's automatic, baby. Come on now. This is what I love to see also. I want to see what the cross-up's going to be like playing something like Third Strike. Does it help the execution at all? I want to know.
Who knows? We'll find out potentially after Chicago Hologram Micross against the everlasting NY Chris G.
He's evolved with the headphone game. He's actually gone full noise canceling with the sound.
Full noise canceling.
Yeah,
all
those
right.
things are bad boys, man. Got to take those on your flights. It's top tier for sure.
Going right into it. Chris G, like I said, taking advantage of the system. Like you said, if there's never a dull moment of how he plays. He's always either building meter or setting up positioning.
Oh, interesting.
I think that was a feel out. I don't know if he actually knew he could punish with that crouching medium kick, so he didn't confirm into anything.
Against the demon flip slide?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, so I think he knows now.
Even if you had like low medium kick, you could still do crouching strong and get that link.
Exactly. But I know what Chris wants to go for. If he gets that parry or a block again, he wants to do a Kara DP.
I would love that.
After that normal.
1, 2, 3. The follow-up after the demon flip. Yeah, that's one of the staples of Goki, right? Going in for the red fireball and then trying to follow up with the demon flip. You're testing people.
It's a little too predictable sometimes.
100%.
Better strategy is to just dash in. Just move in or go for another fireball with the jump in.
That is also one of our strategies, right? Demon flip palm because there's no recovery.
You do the palm, or you do demon flip and just do a very, very late dive kick that never comes out. So you can do similar tricks with fireball. If you do a fireball really close to, yeah, that's what he was trying to go for.
Yep, he had the setup. You saw the frame kill off of the stand medium punch. Oh boy,
got the DP, yeah, got the DP in the super. Overhead. Interesting, got hit by the second hit here. Good round. Hologram Mike Ross ties it up 1-1 here in the first game.
I do admire the frame kill off of the medium kick up close.
Yep.
Not only does it frame kill, but it's also pushing back significantly to bait out a normal against Chris G.
But Hologram Mike Ross, part of the Chicago guys, they've been grinding this a lot. There's a few locations where they've been playing arcade third strike like every weekend. Gets out, no punish.
No, not even a backdash to even try to pursue the red parry. No, that was a roundhouse Satsu, I think.
Yeah. Needed one more hit, or could have just been, could have just waited.
Testing it out a little bit. Crouching medium kick is always a threat.
Oh,
EX upper?
That was a misinput. Tried to go for a dive kick.
Okay, you could get chip off of this. Yes, sir.
Yep, that's a tough parry. That's a tough red parry.
Yeah, it's immediately after you see the medium kick. I think it gives you enough leeway to go back into neutral because of the fact that the fireball is frozen in time because of the activation timing, right?
Yep.
So you're still able to even let go, have time, and as soon as time goes back in, you can pretty much mash forward.
Yep.
For the first two hits. It's actually surprisingly very lenient. That's why most Kens that I've seen would commit to like trying to build a little bit extra meter to go for EX fireball into SA3 rather than low forward fireball super.
Now.
Damn, this game's tight.
Oh, so fun. Chris G a little more aggressive here. Nice red parry.
That's exactly what I love to see. No Shoto could get away with low forward fireballs at the advanced stages of the game.
Exactly. And it's actually probably one of the easiest red parries in the game as well.
Exactly it. That's exactly why. You'll get to the point like now where you'll see like target combos getting red parried.
Oh.
Even Kens.
Said really high level, you start seeing short red parried, like stuff like that. Oh.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, man. Ooh. The text in this game too, the sound, the clashing.
Nice overhead. Okay. Chris G gets away. Chris G was really good at confirming his low forwards earlier, but nice short jab short there from Hologram Mike Ross. Goes for the fake into the overhead again.
And I like that. The spacing that Hologram Mike Ross is playing it, excuse me.
Ah, got him crouching. Nice confirm.
But what happens here? Overhead? No.
Patience.
Away. Fishing with that low forward at max range too. Not
super.
Punished. Oh, it is. It's punishable by super. Excuse me. 4 frames, right?
Yep. Said Ken has a super that can almost punish 90% of stuff in this game. Doesn't matter. Gets the low forward.
Super sick.
Yeah, someone made a video, I remember, many years ago of Ken just like punishing like 99% of moves in the game with just reversal super.
I'm so used to just blocking the Tatsu and not doing anything about it until I have super, and I totally forgot. Like, Ken can even punish low forwards if it's not followed up by anything.
Exactly. See, there's a lot of supers in this game that are 1 frame, but they usually have their first active frame as being very close. Now, Ken's is not 1 frame, but I think it's 2, could be 3, but the range on it of the first hit is large. I want to say it's 2. That sounds right.
I'm going to say yes, because I don't even remember. I was thinking like 4 frame startup on the SA3, but I'm probably wrong. Completely wrong. It's been a long time. This is where it gets dangerous. He has an extra bar, so any sort of overhead can seal it. Okay, he just backs away.
Say, Chris is just playing so smart.
Was it?
Yep, that could have been it. Got the crouching too. Oh, there we go. Like I said, see the range of that first hit? The super you didn't even need to cancel it for anything.
That was just nasty.
That was Chris.
Nasty.
Chris is feeling himself after that one. That was a nice parry. Right into super. Kind of like what we saw Jamar did earlier as well. Parrying that Necro Far heavy punch. That was some good stuff.
It's so funny that in this game, fireballs are probably the worst thing you could throw out.
It said, unless you're a character like, unless you're like Ken and Ryu's EX fireballs are pretty solid. Remy's EX fireballs, actually good move as well.
Metallic Sphere from Urian, not the best.
Yeah, I don't even know. His EX is so slow. I don't even know if I ever see it used.
Outside of using it for meter, like the EX versions of it, they're not like the best idea just because of how much you can get punished with.
So some of them I'm pretty sure are practically punishable on hit.
They are. They actually are. Yeah, that's true.
All right, so we're going to have a qualifying match here into losers top 8 here. We're going to have Big Bad Wolf against Action Hank.
And it's Big Bad Wolf going up against another Urian.
Yep.
By the way, he was sent over into losers, by another Urian player earlier.
Exactly. He's gone through quite a few Urians as well that he beat in brackets as well.
Not enough time to get that punish, right? Even after a parry, crouching heavy punch is just so long on startup.
A lot of techs here. Okay, gets the Aegis, gonna get some screen pressure.
I like that, yeah, counter poking away.
That foot.
Das Boot.
Oh, what a red parry after the jump in. So tough. I'm actually shocked he's still in range to get the SPD.
Where was this big bad in winners?
Yeah.
Action Hank now.
Definitely woke up. Okay, questionable.
Is this the time now? No, he's saving it. He wants to get it for a kill
There we
instead.
go. Okay, yeah, go for it. Overhead. No, smart. That is so smart.
I think when you're doing it to the crouch shots.
Yeah.
It is
Once
so
again,
smart.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so active. That was cool. Doesn't build your meter, but it's flashy.
It's got enormous range for light. It's actually pretty quick. And I don't even think Aegis is going to hit it from there, or he'll just trade with it. And there's the SPD. Jumps in 720 once again. He's shown that off a few times.
Damn, everyone in the crowd's going to
Hey,
have another
there we
one.
go, yeah.
Do it again.
Sweep. Yeah, I had a feeling sweep was coming. Oh, that medium punch. Jab. He's using every button right now. Is he going to finish it with a butt? I want to see the Hugo butt slam.
Oh, boy. Spartan Bob now. Action Hank still trying to build up some meter for the rest of the round. No, sir, the clap. And it was actually a heavier strength. Getting that combo, the link into the stand strong, you know he was going for a heavier one. It just so happened that Action Hank got sucked into it.
Big Bad Wolf really plowing through there right there. That was some snipe. He's done that multiple times now. If he starts with a game advantage with 720 stock, he'll just neutral jump in the beginning of the game, and if he sees you still just not moving, he's just gonna he'll bust it out.
It's tough. Real tough right now for Action Hank. Man, oh my God.
Yeah, his timing with claps and normals have really made it trouble for Action Hank to get anything started here.
Being able to counter hit efficiently, or at least counter poke efficiently with clap is such a hard thing to do. You have to really understand how your opponent wants to play.
Oh, just trading back and forth there. Aegis is out. Oh, fighting that. Okay, nice parry.
Oh boy. It hits so high up there too. That jump medium kick, throwing Action Hank off, it's susceptible.
Has Aegis stock, he's gonna go tackle into it. No. There we go. Should be able to get a fall. Nope.
Not enough.
Oh, he wanted to go for the hero play.
That's understandable, but a little overzealous. You can even see Big Bad. He was trying to rethink it in his mind. He's like, that actually planned out worse than I anticipated. Nice catch on the walk back against Action Hank. That sweep has just been getting mileage.
Sweep. Okay. Gets out. Nice tech though.
Still pretty important. Yeah, Action Hank utilizing that meter. This is the big jump in. No, doesn't get the connection. Not bad.
Yeah, he must have lost his charge. Oh, here we go. Big damage. Oh, cutting it short just to go straight into the high-low. Nice blocking.
Oh my God, you're actually full right.
All right. What's it going to be? Is he going to go for an SPD? Oh, the overhead. There we go.
The elbow, my life.
And he gets the whiff punish with the crouching medium punch. Big Bad Wolf now potentially on match point to make it into loser's top 8.
I saw his life flash before his eyes when that overhead came out. It wasn't necessarily the butt, but it was the elbow. Still just as cool. Oh my God, he pumped that SPD.
What are you standing around for? Getting SPD'd once again.
Oh my God, do you see that down below?
Yep.
You think we're going to hit it?
He wants it. I think he wants it.
1,000%. Whether it be a dash or a standing 720.
He's waiting. Oh, double. Oh, nice.
No.
He jumped. Good stuff from Action Hank.
I was bracing for impact.
Here we go. High-low here. Gets the low. Does he have the Urian combo? Okay, no. Went for the safe option. Has enough. Can do tackle. And no.
Reversal SPD. He can do it again.
Yeah.
That was so early. The meat squasher doesn't find the mark. No cancel into the Aegis reflector.
Oh my goodness.
That was so scary.
Chooses the option to go for EX tackle. I thought he was going to... His mind exploded. He went for fireball on Aegis and just got stuffed by a medium punch, and the fear was real at that point.
Man's got even support system from the crowd. He came up, gave him a piece of paper. He was like, check out the stats on this scoreboard. Man, you're doing fine.
Yep.
Made a world record.
Tie game here. Big Bad Wolf and Action Hank going at it. Ohio versus Minneapolis. Big Bad Wolf from the north.
Yeah, that's sick. Medium punch finding the mark. trying to counter poke against the fierces that were being thrown out by Action Hank pretty liberally. He's building up that meter.
Fighting his way out. Okay, yep. Nice parry on that. Oh, kind of a funky angle.
Shaking hands to each other, back to back, whether it be Hugo stand strong, Urian stand fierce. Either way, there's a lot of exchanges at the big clap.
That clap got crouching too.
Another one.
Caught him jumping this time.
The dash is just too quick to even check.
Yep. Oh, nice jumping medium.
Again.
Angles. He's got 2 Aegis stock, and there it is, parry again. He's been really good at landing that.
Uh-oh. Don't get Marriott.
Oh!
Punish.
Said Hugo doesn't really have a way to chip you out reliably. He doesn't have like a good special, unless he's using Hammer Frenzy. But
yeah. The most you could probably try to do is clap a little bit closer, or even try to go for a sneaky lariat. But the lariat you could actually crouch under. So
yeah, the one special he does have out there it is. Said EX clap actually does a lot of chip if you can land it. Crowd getting into it as well. Oh, he's been doing that multiple times. He's been busting out that medium punch from so far.
Man, the assist from the crowd actually let him down. Action Hank. I like how the camera zoomed in on the guy that caused his downfall. Come on now.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure if Hank was going for too many maybe headbutts to try to move in closer, but Big Bad Wolf just using those big extended normals with a lot of duration.
This guy's sick.
Stuffing him out of the air.
He even did like the Hugo win pose too.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, that's so sick.
It's perfect.
Man. This guy's a beast. Man, it's been a non-stop 3S action. It's been so fun to see all of these cats and the diversity of the characters so far. I'm glad it's not all Yun and not all Chun, but I'll tell you what, we still got plenty more action to go. Hologram Mike Ross is setting up. We have seen a handful, like 2 Chuns and 2 Urians at least.
Yeah, as I said, there's been a couple Yun players. I don't know if any Yun made it into top 24 unless if they were in the loser side and we didn't get to see them, unfortunately. But
breaks my heart, to be honest with you.
It's a lot of new faces. Honestly, this was a big event. A lot of people came out for it, but a lot of new faces that I'm not quite familiar with. So that's exciting to see. There's been a whole new class of Third Strike players, primarily due to Fightcade and the ability to play arcade Third Strike in a pretty good setting now. It's never perfect. Nothing ever's perfect online, but it's about the best we've ever had.
Yes,
coming from the old days of playing on Xbox Live on the original Xbox, oh my.
Don't get me started on that one, man.
Oh my.
I raged a ton.
We got Hologram Mike Ross going up against Nipperman. Got the Emerald Urian, matches the stage.
That's cheating, man. Blending in with the background. Come on, someone's got to call the cops on this guy.
You should see the Marvel 2 setup over there. It's a little dark, so if you play the black Sentinel color, you can't see him.
That's the, I think that's the roundhouse color.
Yeah,
the heavy
you
color.
just can't see Sentinel.
Yeah, man. I know all about that cheating tech. Oh,
okay.
I'm actually surprised that was still throwable because you could still cancel with the Tatsu.
So a big thing in this matchup for the Urian player in particular, go for your normal unblockable setup that you have, and it's pretty much can you punish for the Akuma player in particular, can they punish your teleport? That's such a big tell in this matchup is the first thing. And if you get into that situation, I would just always teleport, unless it's to potentially lose. You don't want to teleport your way into a loss.
No, definitely not. You think about it, it's like when you talk about the risk reward going out with the teleport, it's like, do you eat more damage from the unblockable or from the punish on the teleport?
Exactly.
I like that. Tossing his way out. Hologram Mike Ross is still comfortable with fighting in this corner, but let's see how he defends against it. Okay, not bad at all.
That's how Urian fights Akuma. You got to get him into the Aegis already blocking.
That was beautifully done, by the way. All for the air reset. Oh, you better carry the rest of it.
And that was so smart. He went right into the air and did a Tatsu. So smart.
Yeah, jump Tatsu just makes it so much harder to parry. Almost near impossible.
Urian, unfortunately, does not really get... So this is an interesting thing for Akuma in this matchup. Heavy kick Tatsu is, I think it's -5 on block. Urian doesn't really have any good way of punishing that with most anything because the range is too far for a throw. Gets maybe a jab, but that's about it.
I think you could do... Is standing medium punch too slow for that still?
I think so.
Ah, okay. I was thinking maybe like stand medium punch, chariot tackle at the Aegis.
Yeah.
Oh, dangerous territory. You know what's really messed up too? Akuma could still get what Urian crouching with his medium Tatsu.
There it is. That's been catching a lot of people today.
Jeez.
Is the unblockable setup off of a headbutt hit? People aren't getting the tech in, and I'm surprised he didn't also get in time to do a teleport there. But I think the teleport would have took him back into a bad place.
Can you do?
You can do both directions.
DP
still.
triple punch backwards.
Yeah, you can
to get
still
the back teleport.
You can do back to both directions, but it was such a funky part of the screen. It would have like kind of kept him too close. Might have been a pretty easy punish regardless.
I see.
I still would have liked to have seen him try to go for it, but
100%. I don't think he would have been like dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Said it. Sometimes though, people would rather just try to parry, try their chance to parry their way out. Maybe he was trying to go for that.
Yeah, that's fair. That is kind of fair. That's the problem right there.
Yep,
like,
see,
what do you do after
there's
that?
the whiff throw.
You could literally abuse this tactic against Urian. Not only are you safe, but you're building a gang of meter too.
Every time
if you get a hit.
So Hologram and Mike Ross might be picking up on that. Had been doing it against other Urian players earlier as well.
But then what happens when Nipperman is just throwing you all over the place?
Urian with actually one of the stronger forward throws in the game damage-wise.
Oh yeah, deceptively hard hitting, and also sets him up greatly for any sort of Aegis Reflector.
Yeah, I said if you're not ready for, if your tech ability's not working that day, and you're not getting
Good
your
luck,
back rolls,
brother. Your defense better be good.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's that. For some reason, in arcade mode, his overhead is unthrowable. Saw it for the first time right there.
I hate it. Oh. Oh.
You see it again, Tatsu.
Oh, did he juggled again?
That was actually probably pretty good there for Urian. Didn't take much damage.
Yeah, I think he could have like juggled towards the end with a late Tatsu.
Ooh, trust his way to block out. I like it.
Whoa. That was sick. Oh, he could have got another Tatsu. He's still within range.
Yep.
No. Yeah, I mean, chip damage is chip damage, I guess. Sets him up with a jump air-to-air roundhouse.
Good stuff, Hologram Mike Ross. Here we go.
Damn, technology is so good these days. It's like a real person.
Ooh, didn't go into, there's the tackle. Got him in the air, too. He's going to get one low mix-up there. Oh.
Yikes. Look at the damage.
So much damage. Akuma, very low health in this game. And there it is. Almost a perfect. Is he going to get enough? Oh,
He even tried to like redeem himself by saying like, I'm not gonna let you get this perfect on you, but 2 steps ahead. Hologram Mike Ross has been shut down. No more electricity to power the menacing Hologram.
That had been a play for Hologram Mike Ross quite a lot this tournament, is using DP into super as kind of a get off me, get away tool. Because I mean, Urian in that situation probably doesn't even have a great punish, can probably just do it, but probably could still lead to a tackle. And but nice call out. Nipperman moves on.
It's a top 8 actually. That was a qualifying game.
Yeah, that was. So Nipperman moves on to top 8.
And then we're gonna have
looks like it's gonna be Forsee Joe and Ken in Black. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Makoto versus Dudley. This is a fun matchup for both characters because they can both abuse the heck out of each other.
Right. You're talking about Makoto being able to get more consistent, like Fukiyage into uppercut. Not even Fukiyage, but you would get like uppercut setups off of Araya to Tsunami. And then you have Ken in Black with Dudley, who could do pretty much roundhouse loops.
Yep. So. And this is another matchup where, because of Dudley's fat hitbox in the air and on the ground, a lot of normals that aren't used quite as frequently, like Makoto's crouching heavy kick, which is still a very good normal regardless, but it's even better against characters like Dudley because it can hit from further ranges, can make his low arcing jump worse because you can just throw it out preemptively and stuff him out of the air quite often.
It's a very active crouching roundhouse. Not your conventional one. I think this is like unique to Makoto. I don't know what other characters have a crouching roundhouse like hers. Really. That was so deceptive. Did you see how early that that jumping medium kick was? It's because of the fact that Dudley has such a wide hitbox. Oh,
nice. Boy. Look at the stun damage just from that. Almost stunned. There it is. Finished it with the fierce.
He's so sick. I gotta say, the way he finesses and blesses with his Dudley is one of a kind.
Ken in Black, choosing my favorite Dudley color. Been using that for years. I love the red and black.
Damn right.
Oh, nice anti-air. That's another thing. You don't use that quite as often as an anti-air, but against Dudley, it's so effective.
Yeah. I know Ken players were able to do the same thing.
Yeah,
exactly. The swinging action, the hitbox around it.
Standing fierce, etc. Very strong against him because of that low jump arc.
Oh. So scary. Yeah, just applying a threat with as many hitboxes as possible. Jumping roundhouse being a very far extending one. Oh, stuff that out.
Stuffed them out. I like it. And read it again.
Cannon Black, 69 seconds on the clock.
Every time.
Quick work.
Shout outs. Shout outs to the trash. Shout outs to the trash man himself.
I did not expect that. You got me real good on that one. Every time.
That's the Brian F classic right there.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Okay, gets that quick though. That throw is so. Her dash is so fast.
Oh yeah.
So I've always long said that Makoto is the best command grappler in the game. Because of this right here, is it going to build enough? No.
Enough. He thought so. I think Forsee Joe might have committed to it.
Okay, sweep. Yep. Keeping it easier, a little bit easier to do that juggle. Yeah,
bro.
So good.
Do it again. Oh, he didn't even try to link it. He knew very well Forsee Joe was gonna be like, yeah, I think I'm dead here.
I'm just shaking my head up and down right now.
That's so sick. Cannon Black, are you kidding me right now? The confirms. I probably just blew out everybody's drum. I'm sorry. Ooh.
All right, getting it in there. Okay, Forsee Joe got to fight his way back into this.
That's a bait! You can't do it. No, too far.
Oh, the axe kick. What a call out. Gutsy from Forsee Joe, but that's what you needed right there. That was so smart.
I love it. The back and forth right now has been so hard to determine who would actually take the round off. This is going to be huge. You can't get...
Not from there, yeah.
You cannot get SA2. It's so specific.
You got to pretty much look at the numbers on the screen, the count. If you're to the right or to the left, you know where your back is, it'll connect.
This is a little iffy though.
Nope, that's still too far. Yep,
okay,
very smart.
Oh, that was far as hell.
That's what I'm saying. That fat hitbox of Dudley, even crouching. So a lot of characters can crouch under that from that range. He can't. It'll still hit.
Yeah. That's exactly why it's such a dominant tool, a prominent tool, I would say, specifically against this matchup.
What a turnaround, though. That call out, so I was talking with Cannon Black about this. He sometimes lets his emotions get to the better of him. Maybe that gutsy call from Forsee Joe with the super.
Yeah.
Maybe got him on tilt a little bit.
Even that axe kick in the corner, I think that's the start of the downfall of Cannon Black that game. Just that call out was so magnificent. But again, the delay.
Whole new game here. Gets the overhead, no link. Nice, gets the juggle.
Excellent recognition on that. Oh boy, you're way in the corner. You're definitely getting it. Are we gonna see the stun? Hey.
Has he got it?
Hey.
Oh, there we go. So smart.
Oh, but he still gets away with murder. Oh, that's so scary. I almost kicked the table off.
Oh my goodness, Forsee Joe. But did you see there, he actually went for the stun combo that would have stunned almost every other character in the game except for Dudley. Look how massive his stun bar is.
The big duds, yo. Nice.
All right. Big damage, got him crouching low.
Forward throw now. Here comes the pressure. Here comes Cannon Black. He gets parried. One good guess now. Deserves another.
Oh, the EX. Oh, what a trade.
Sit him down now. Oh, midair. You going to parry that? No, you're going to finish your plate? EX.
Oh, the damage on
it.
No,
he's alive. He's still alive.
Oh,
my God.
EX Hayate. Cannon Black goes down. Oh, my goodness.
Let's go.
Look at the pop off.
That's definitely a Joe Higashi pose if I ever seen it. That's definitely.
Well, I guess I got to find a new top 8 commentator.
That's true. Oh, damn.
Well,
that was it.
That was it?
Man,
okay.
Come on now. Did we establish our top 8 already?
I think we
when it
did.
was getting good. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Forsee Joe filling in the last spot in the loser side for that top 8. And I got to say, that was quite the gateway entry into that top 8. I never thought I'd see Cannon Black being the gatekeeper for this particular event, right?
Yeah,
he's usually in the winner's side.
That was kind of a surprise for me. I thought my gut feeling was Cannon Black that was his match to win, but Good stuff from Forsee Joe, kind of up-and-comer. Makoto is rocking today, for sure.
Oh, man, I'm a fan, yo. I really am a fan. Just the adaptation of how, man, he still feels it. You can see him in the back. He's like, he can't sit still, brother.
I mean, we've all seen the video of top it.
Yeah.
I mean, the feelings are real. No matter how big, how small a tournament is, the feeling of making that next level sometimes is that's the one thing I do miss about when I competed.
100%.
Was when I would just, I'd make that, even just getting out of a pool.
Out of pools, especially at Combo Breaker, at EVO, for older games, even current games, there's just nothing like that feeling of competition.
No,
and like, once you've built that camaraderie over the years and you know who your opponents are going to be, it just makes it even more special, right? You understand exactly what you're up against, and it's still one of the homies, too. It's like, yo, man, this was a great, great fight.
But fantastic top 24. That wrapped up this for now. Third Strike is done until tomorrow. Third Strike top 8 is going to be tomorrow here on Vampire Arcadia at 3:30 p.m. Central Time. Stay tuned. Like I said, Forsee Joe was my co-commentator, and he's now in top 8. So maybe he'll make the hop over here.
Listen, if Forsee Joe doesn't make it, I'll tell you what. After Street Fighter V Finals, I would love to run over here and try to do my best for that.
We'll figure it out.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
No matter what, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. We got a pretty solid stack top 8.
You're damn right, yo.
We got Jamar, an OG Midwest Chun-Li. We got Chris G. That is actually going to be the first match of winners top 8. And then TBD and Crime Alley. So some newer names, some up-and-comers have been playing really well, some good Third Strike. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Did we talk about who was in it from the loser side to kind of refresh your guys' memory as well?
Yeah.
I believe it was, I think Nipperman made it into top 8 as well as one of our first candidates. Endgamer 3K. No, was it Ryan? Damn, I can't even remember. It was
Rescue Ryan won that one. Big Bad Wolf.
Big Bad Wolf. And then, of course,
Forsee Joe with that clutch over Ken and Black. I said Ken and Black dominant that first game. Was really feeling it with Deadly. But that's kind of how that matchup goes. Chun-Li versus Makoto are two powerhouses. It's all momentum. Just all momentum, and with Makoto, one big read, like that was the turnaround right there. Was that read of that S82 from Forsee Joe?
Beautifully done.
That was kind of the beginning of the end. Maybe it planted a seed in Ken and Black's head that and if you get on tilt just that little bit, it can be rough.
Not just yet, yeah. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, we sure as hell did. You couldn't even see it during the gameplay, but we were both popping off.
Oh,
You could hear it in our voices. You could see and hear our passion, and I hope you guys continue to do so with each other to be able to play 3S either on Fightcade, in person, at your locals, if you can, as safe as possible and as much as possible.
Yeah, that wraps up top 24. We got ST coming up next. It's a pleasure, always a pleasure.
Likewise, my brother.
We'll see y'all later.
Peace.